Hello guys and welcome to episode 9 of my Rising Lords single player series. So, this is a week after episode 8 was recorded, but I do obviously know the situation. We've got Lord Robert's strong army actually. This is that weakened army that we attacked in Hull, the Archer army. I'm not too threatened by them actually because we can get some cavalry and we should be able to take them on. But this army, that's very worrying, because knowing how many ranged units he's got, it might be another situation like this, where it says many, and he's just got like 1,000 archers, and then like 50, 50, 50, or he might have 1,000 peasants, or it might be a really scary army, and he has like 300 swordsmen, 300 spearmen, and then like 300 of each, so you never know with many. Many just means it's probably got over 1,000 troops, that's all you know, so it's a strong army, and this army, while very, very specialist, because actually it's got quite a lot of archers, quite a lot of spearmen, it's just not that strong actually. Not strong enough. I bet you could beat the archer army, because the pavises would mean that my archers take less damage. And then because of the fact that we've just got so many troops, and archers don't do very much damage against spearmen, so I reckon I could beat his archer army very easily. But that many army, and if they're both combined attacking me at the same time, yeah, I'm gonna get destroyed. The problem is though, I have no happiness here in Bedford, so I can't actually get any more troops just yet until next turn. And even if I do, I don't know if it would be enough to beat that many army. What I am worried about is the many army and the some army combining to take on Hull. But I honestly think, oh, actually we have no garrison. I honestly think we can get them, because we've got 730 men, and then we'd have our 215 man garrison. But because we've got no garrison and it's gonna take ages to recharge, I don't actually know if we can. Having this here is appalling. What I'm thinking though is I can sell some wool. We just got absolutely just tons and tons of wool, so sell all that wool, because even with 90 armor coming in, it was still making 57, so sell all that wool, use the money to buy more heavy armor and swordsmen. I wanted to get knights, didn't I? So if I sell that, then heavy armor, okay, so we'll get 25 of each, so we could now get about 100 knights, so that is very good. I'm just looking at, I am producing horses, but horses actually are, they do change from which place you're on. I can't lie, I did not know that. So if I'm producing horses here in Leicester, I can only actually use these horses in Leicester for an army in Leicester, unless I then pay to have them transferred. But then paying to have them transferred costs quite a bit of money and takes time, so that's something to think about. I think I'm going to still just keep producing as much light armor as possible, because I want to get the spears matched to the light armor. But yeah, I think that's all we can really do for this turn, so let us continue. Okay, so, do you know what? I think I can go for them, because Lord Robert has got his peasant army in Middlesex, but Middlesex has a castle. It has an upgraded town centre. Actually, I don't think it has an upgraded town centre, but it does have a castle. And the castles give a very strong garrison. And the fact that they have 750 men combined will make it a very... This place is ridiculous how much stuff there is here, but 750 men plus the garrison will be good. And if you remember, from taking on Warwick, if you siege a town with a castle, you have to then siege the castle as well. That means it's going to take him... If he does beat the army, it'll take him then 2 turns to take on the castle, which gives me a bit more breathing room. My thought is, while he's busy with that, he'll lose troops, a lot of troops. He'll either completely be wiped out and he'll lose the battle, or he'll probably lose at least half of his men. That then gives me room to come in here and take Northampton, because I still think I can beat the swords. It does have a castle though, so it's going to give it a good garrison, which is why I do need more troops. You see these are level 2 troops, and so level 2 does genuinely make a difference. But because we've got spare slots, we haven't got any horses, so we can't get horse units here. But I could get crossbowmen, 199 crossbowmen, but that uses up all my light armor, which then means I can't get any more spears, doesn't it? So I think I'll save and get 199 spearmen. We're only left with 3 happiness then, so not very much to play around with, but then I can get 124 bowmen. Sorry, an extra like 20 bowmen. That's an all the happiness used up. Terrible stuff going on here, but again, because I don't really care about this place too much, I'm just got triple rations on. So this is the upgraded army, 920 men, and that was 200 extra spearmen. So it's not even like we're using up crappy peasants or anything like that. They're proper hardened spearmen. So never beat this army. I'll wait for this one to come, because he'll move away, and brilliant, I can actually take on this territory without even having to fight his army. Or this army will then move back, in which case I'm glad I didn't attack, because then his army would have been strong anyway. So we'll just have to wait and see. All I can do actually is attack with both units at the same time to get even more chance of beating him. So Lord Robert did beat it, but he's gone from many to some. So what has been confirmed is we know his army of many was just a lot of archers again, because obviously all the units have been wiped out, but it's still saying some with these guys. So he has to now siege the castle. This is my moment to strike. I'm going to go here and here, but I think it actually takes 2 turns, doesn't it? I think it actually takes 2 turns to attack. You actually move to there and then do the movement. But by that point, he still wouldn't have sieged the castle. So, actually, no, he will have. So, okay. But I still think with both these armies and the garrison here, I can beat both those armies combined. Now that one's been weakened. But Lord Henry actually might be screwed, because it's only very small. But if he then storms into Essex as well with both those armies, Lord Henry might generally be wiped out here. So worrying stuff. We are doing better there. We're getting some more peasants in. Again, I've got my saw workers here, and then when the growing season starts, I'll get some extra food coming in here. People here. I want to mine some iron, because I'm making heavy armor, and I'll keep switching between heavy armor and swords, but I basically just want to get a nice stock ready for some knights. And actually, saying that, let's get some ready for next turn. 90 knights, beautiful stuff. And what I like about this game is like the costs of all the units are all the same. It's just that they're different equipments as where the actual price comes. How many will cost? 1 to 2% you have. 3. Oh, sorry, that's how much money it's costing me. I actually have enough coins. So I can get 45 knights, that's it. That's okay. 45 knights, still very, very good. Okay, guys. Worrying stuff. He has attacked Lindsay, and he actually beat them with his army. But that's a tiny army, so it's literally irrelevant. But he will then have Lindsay. What I can then do, though, is strike there. Oh, he's got many troops now, because he's taken it and then upgraded. Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm definitely going to attack with my army here. Oh, I didn't tell them to move, because in the end, I actually brought some of the units in. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Lindsay, because I do not want him raising an army here that can then strike at all my cities. So I need Lindsay. And with its garrison having been weakened by him, I can come in and take him out. What I then do with the lions, though, I do not know. Because that's small, so I don't care about that army. But this army with many, it's probably just all archers. So my thought is, do I stay here and just, because obviously the only places he can go is he can either attack me here or come up to Northampton to then push up here. But by that point, I will hopefully have wiped out this army. I can strike here, but then if I strike here, even if I take it, I won't be able to capture the castle without him then also coming to attack me. See what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking. Do I sit back with this army and see where he goes? But then that gives him more time. It's all very difficult. And I don't have enough money to raise new armies either. I barely have enough money to afford the troops I've currently got. But I am growing, which is very useful. That is very useful because I can, I'll just get wheat here. Oh, but then I need a windmill, don't I? I don't really have enough time to, because remember, if you want to build up a pastures of like cattle or whatever, it takes a long time to build up. I might lose this territory, so I just want to get the wheat in as quick as possible. And then down here as well, I'm also going to get these guys on producing the wheat. I'm going to make sure that there's no new workers anywhere. There is some here. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to get some swords made. So it's a struggle, and it's just about where do I position my troops, because it's not like it's a strategy game like Total War and you can just constantly keep moving your troops around. On this, you have to wait. Sorry, I'll talk about Total War is the exact same, but I'm thinking of obviously in the battle phase. I don't know, that was a terrible example. But yeah, this game, I have to wait a turn. So if I get caught off guard, I can't just like quickly maneuver back. It is a battle engager. So where I put my troops, I just don't know. I feel like if I leave them here in Bedford, he could then consolidate all his troops against me here in Bedford, or he then might push up and try and take on Hull while this army's down here in Lindsay. But then if I push up to here in Northampton, he might then just flank round and take Bedford and then start going on a rampage all through all of these places. I think I march on Northampton, to be honest with you. Because this army isn't on the border, and it takes one turn to move to the border. So even if this army joined in, I might be able to wipe out this army and then take Northampton. But then there'll be a weakened army for him to then come in and try and kill with this unit. But then hopefully at that point, I could then... Oh no, I wouldn't, because again it takes 2 turns. Oh, right, what I'm going to do... Oh, but then if I buy more troops back... I'm going to buy more troops, Oh, but... Oh, I can up taxes a little bit. Here, I can up taxes to a normal teeth. Teeth, no, I can't afford a triple teeth here. Double teeth, no, I can't afford double teeth here. I'm going to go for a double teeth, because we've got enough happiness here. Obviously, we do want happiness stored up, because happiness is almost like a military limiter. If you've got no happiness in these back cities, it limits the amount of military units you can make. So you do want a nice big chunk of happiness to quickly raise an army if needed. But what I'm going to do is get some more taxes in. Oh, but then I don't actually have enough money to buy in troops. Oh, I'm going to have to sell more emergency wool, aren't I? Sell some emergency wool. Let's sell 500 worth to buy in some troops. So yes, I'm not in no rush. This place already has a garrison, so it's not like I'll be able to take it off, but it doesn't have a garrison. And I think it's much better just to be safe and think about. But actually, yeah, with him on the border, I can't actually buy any troops, so I'm going to move back in. But we'll engage him in Lindsay. Okay, guys, I think it's over for Lord Henry. I genuinely think it's over. He's got no troops. These are all just peasants. Yes, this is a big walled-off castle, but with many men, he managed to take over this place when it had even more defenders. So this place is definitely screwed because it hasn't got like a town hall on it, a town guard or anything. It's just got the castle, which isn't going to provide enough of a garrison. So Lord Henry is out. He's got Lindsay here, but the garrison's going to be non-existent, and he's got a tiny army here. And I've got enough troops that I can take him out. So let's go for... Okay, I can't get any cavalry. I'm thinking I go for... But remember, crossbowmen are really good against spearmen and swordsmen. His whole strategy is just a million archers. And I honestly think archers, it's either cavalry or archers, because of how many Pavises I've got, I can outsnipe his archers. I think I'm going to go for archers. And I want to get 536 archers. An absolute killer squad of archers. Because remember, I've got the longwoman, the English longwoman. So I should be out sniping his archers anyway. But then to follow that up, I want to get an extra Pavis. I'm going to get rid of... Oh, shit, I need to buy that in. Oh, damn it. I'm going to get rid of Swap, but I actually bought a new one in. Obstacle, I'll keep in. First Strikes, I'll keep in, but the Pavis is the one I want the most. Barrage. That's really good. Really, really good. I'm going to get 2 of them. I'm going to get 3 of them. Why it's so good? Because he consolidates one giant archer unit, doesn't he? If I hit him with a barrage, his next... it loses its next turn. Which means that I can keep that unit from firing at me, and I'm then able to like snipe off all his other units. So that the barrage is actually brilliant. I'm going to get barrage, I'll get rid of obstacle, get rid of trap, because I want Pavises or barrages. And then actually, I'll keep these ones in, but... I'll keep these ones in, but I'm thinking that these are the most important ones. So, absolutely brilliant. Really, really happy with that. And then can I get anything else? I could get more spearmen. That's exactly what I'm going to do. 289 spearmen. This is now a genuine mega army. 1,500 men. And it's only actually got 288 peasants. Everyone else is really, really good. And also look at these pikemen now. Level 3. They look badass. So, we've got this army. I'm going to march on... I'm going to march on... Northampton or Middlesex. I'm going to march on Northampton. And then I'm marching these guys here. So, let's go. Okay, so this is my peasant army. So this is a pretty poor army. But with the 45 knights, I do feel like make it up. And then because we let him do all the work for us, he took Lindsay for us. But put all the garrison. So we've now got 50 peasants and that's it. And then bosh, that's the battle won. So that is Lindsay taken. We need to seize the castle, but we haven't taken any casualties. So we've taken Lindsay without any casualties, which is just brilliant. Oh, wow. Didn't know that. Cannot storm castle. Army needs ranged units, ram, or ladder guards to storm a stone castle. Okay. Can we get ladder? We can afford ladder. Okay. So brilliant. So we can get that. And now we can storm the stone castle. Okay, amazing. So we've got that. We've then got the Lions marching on Northampton. And actually, his army, yes, it took out Essex, but it's now very weakened. And he's only got the small army left. So that's going to be Lindsay taken from him. Northampton taken from him. I can then squeeze him out of Middlesex as well. And I need more damn money. That's what I need. I'm going to get more people here. I'm going to get more wood in, because wood's always useful. Horses is going fine. I think I'm going to turn off double rations. And I'm also then going to start taxing, because we've got a good amount of happiness here in Hull. So that's bringing me up a nice bit of coin. Remember, I've got mercenaries, so they're costing me 300 upkeep. But I think that is still worth it for how much utility they're giving us in taking out some of these places. Okay, wow. In Warwick, we actually have beggars. So we need some dwellings. I think I need to auto-manage these places, because I'm starting to get quite a lot of places. But I don't know, I think we're all right for now. But if we get Lindsay and then Northampton as well, I think I might need to start setting some of these to auto-manage. But dwellings, we'll get one dwelling there. I'll have to take some. Oh, I don't really have enough people. I'll have to take them off there and have that being built slowly. In Oxford, it's the same actually. We need dwellings as well. So let's actually get a smith, I think, because I want to produce a range of equipment. It's not going to give us many housing, but better than nothing. Then I'll get another dwellings. Put these two here. I'll actually get this one first. Bosh, we'll do that. Bedford, it's the... Oh no, Bedford's actually got 3,000. Never mind. So Bedford's doing just fine. I'm going to get my cows back. There we go. Nice. So we've got 2 battles, guys. 2 battles. We've got the Battle of Northampton. Well, actually, no, we're going into the Battle of Lindsay first. So let's see how many men. I say tiny, brilliant. So this is just another instant win for us. Okay, nice, instant win. So that is Lindsay now taken by us. So yes, it has no garrison, but because we're pushing him back from Northampton as well, it's actually okay because it will take him. I have to go through a few new territories to get to Lindsay, and also it's just more tax revenue. Every single territory you own, there's never a negative to it because you always got peasants working, so you can get more iron, stone, whatever from it, and then you've always got the tax revenue coming in. So there's literally nothing bad about it. So this is my first mega army. We have got hundreds of spearmen. We have got about 450 spearmen. We have got almost 1,000 archers, and we've got 300 peasants. So spearmen I'm going to have dotted throughout the forest. Have these ones back here as well. God, he's got very few men, hasn't he? If he's placing down all of these units and not even that. Oh my god, he must have no men. He actually doesn't have any men. But where are? I'm very confused. He's only got 150 archers. Oh, and 40 spearmen. That's it. Wow, that's really bad. Okay. Well, they're both in structures, so it's going to be harder to shoot them, but at least whittle them down. Oh wow, so this place is really pathetic then. This is really pathetic because we're against 150 archers and some spearmen, that's it. So that's going to be this place taken, and he's too far away to come rescue it before we take out the castle. So we're going to actually take this castle with ease and without any retaliation, and we get the army from Lindsay back to then try and take on the places where he's had, you know, low garrisons. Oh, brilliant, look at this, 42 to 65 damage, even with the 50% structure defense. Yeah, that's massive casualties to him. Okay, nice, that's the spearman dead. And then that just leaves his archers left. Which we should be able to finish off with these last, my last units to shoot at them. Amazing, bosh, that is the outer area of Northampton seized by us. So now he's actually kept these guys as a defense of the castle. So that's why they didn't join in the town defense. They're staying for the castle defense. I don't know how many men are in the castle, but I remember when we took Warwick, there was very few men. Okay, so in Oxford, I'm going to upgrade that. I'm going to upgrade all these fields. Oh, I don't have enough wood. But I want to upgrade all these fields to get the windmills, because that's just extra wheat production. And then also, I've decided I am going to switch this to wheat instead of, or maybe cows. Actually, no, maybe cows, because cows in the long run do produce more food than wheat. But the reason I want to produce horses is because this is like one of the furthest territories away. So I'm never really going to raise an army here. So if I want to use these horses, I have to keep paying to send them to places. So I'd rather grow this place into a really big city with lots of food than just have the horses. Because Hull is a better place to produce horses, and I also produce horses in Leicester as well. So I am actually already producing a good amount of horses anyway. So I'm going to, I don't want to lose these horses, so I'm going to send them to Hull, where we are keeping our horses. It's going to cost me quite a lot of money though, 162 coins, but it is worth it, and I'm going to change this to a cow production. There are a lot of windmills that we need, so getting lots of wood to get all these windmills will be really, really useful. So I have got more people working on wood production. But Lindsay's really good. It has got a smithy as well, and it's got 4 potential farming spots. So this could grow into a mega city, and in fact, will be our most important city, because this one, if you own Lindsay, you can go into any of these territories. So it's a massive control point, but it also has a stone castle and a walled city. So if I had, let's say, 1,000 archers here, they'd be really hard to hit, and the melee infantry wouldn't be able to get up to them. So brilliant, brilliant place. Looking at other things, Lord defeated. Lord Henry's out. It is now just me versus Lord Robert. Okay, so he's got 2 armies, the tiny garrison of the castle, and then the small army that was here. We will absolutely smash them. The question is, how well do we smash them? So let's get our units in place. I'm going to spread them around. No, I'm not. I'm going to consolidate them. So we'll have them consolidated. Got some archers there. Okay. 132. Okay, 132 swordsmen is actually quite scary. So I'm going to use my barrage. Oh, no, sorry. The barrage is only next to enemy's shot. But I want to focus these swordsmen. Even though the archers don't do very much damage against swordsmen, I still want to focus them. Saying that, I do want to try and take out the enemy archers first, because they are going to be causing us some issues. Oh, no, I'm confused. Why are they destroying the wall? I think this wall is like no man's land then, because I have to destroy it, but they have to destroy it as well. Very strange. I'm going to move these troops here. If I move them here, he could like overextend and kill them. But now if he comes here, I can hit them with both of my men. Hey. Ah, it's a dummy. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, so he has half hit them. Yeah, I'm gonna put these guys on entrench. Should hopefully be able to do a lot of damage to his spearmen here. I didn't mean to move them out of the forest as well, which is annoying, but aha, brilliant. Look at the damage there. Brilliant. Boom, that's their archers dead. So now I can focus everything on their well, they will actually kill me, so I'm gonna entrench again. I'm gonna give them first strike as well. Yeah, and entrench. Trench as well. I want to keep my guys as long as possible so these archers can survive. First strike to these guys. I'm actually going to come around and kill his peasants to reduce morale even more. Brilliant. First strike. Nice stuff. Ooh, 35 losses. But we did 12 back. That with them wiped out. And then now we can just focus fire these swordsmen and they're going to get wiped out as well. Brilliant stuff, brilliant stuff. That's them dead. And that'll be the battle for Northampton completed and us as the victors. Nice, we've got a bit of equipment. 800 gold is always very helpful. That's enough to raise another whole army. We did lose a bit of men, but nothing crazy. But if we look now, it's a small army and some men. So very, very minor. And there are only some as well. So actually, with us also moving the Invincibles over, this should be a very, very easy victory. Even if they both attack at the same time. We've got walls. We have plenty of men. Can also increase the amount of troops you've got because there isn't just enough happiness there. So what do I do? Do I get these to 753 and then slightly more spearmen? Looking at what I do then, I'm going to stop making swords. I've already got plenty of swords now. And I'm going to make bows because we do need a lot of bows. They use up a lot of wood though, which is a major issue. I'm then also going to move them here to get some more wood. I'm going to see if there's anything else. Oh, so we're actually already producing some things here. That's useful. And brilliant, because we've got the dwellings made, we've now got some more peasants, so I'm going to have 2 people working here to get the smithy made, and then I'm going to get some more wood coming. Because remember, we need the wood for our buildings, as well as the bows. But bows are such an easy one, because it's just the bows you make, and then you can get so many archers, which now we've got a very strong front line of spearmen. We can actually keep these bows alive, these archers alive, by using the pavises. So they'll just rain down fire on the enemy. Also going to charge more of a teeth, or a tithe, sorry, here in Bedford, because happiness is now at a good point. And then also, I think I want to get another army. I just said happiness is at a good point. I want to seize Middlesex and actually keep pushing up, but being aggressive and taking initiative. So that is what I want to do. I'm going to get a little bit more wood here in Bedford, and then I'm going to get another army. Because he's got his 3 armies. I want to have as many armies as he does. but I also want to try and push up here. And if we're also going to have to take two turns to take the castles, if I take too long, I'm going to run out of time. So I want an auxiliary army that can come down here and has to draw away some of his armies, or if he doesn't draw away some of his armies and they all engage my two up here, I'm just pushing up these territories here. And it also gives me a bit of defense. I can pull that army back to defend Bedford and below. So we've got a lot of money. We haven't got any horses here though, so I can't get any cavalry units. But we've got loads of light armor. I can't actually really get any units within this armor. That's the problem. And I don't want to just have it. Oh god, what the hell is this guy wearing? I don't want to actually. How do you change the helmet? Okay, wow, very interesting. Here we go. So Ekfrey. Anyway, I'm not gonna get him just yet, because yeah, looking at the units I could get swordsman 135. That'll be pretty useful. And while I'm not gonna get any cavalry yet, I think that's a good choice. So actually, I think I'm gonna just get loads of swordsmen. No, I still want the bows coming in. So I don't actually know what to do, because I need quite a lot of men to take this place. I don't really have a lot of units I can recruit. I think I'll wait a bit until I get some more bows, so then I can just recruit like 300 bowmen. We're getting 90 in per turn. But yeah, we're getting a good amount. If I look back over here, no jobs I can pull off to get more archers. But that's fine. That's fine. We're now going for a mega battle. 2 armies versus the 2 armies, and they're attacking me in a walled settlement, so all my archers are going to be safe. This is going to be a big one, guys. Battle of Northampton, Tancred versus Lord Robert. But I don't understand why they're doing this. We've got 1,500 men alone, which would smash these guys. Then an extra 800 men here with cavalry, or knights. And then we get the 90 militia plus walled settlement. This is an easy 2-army knockout, which leaves up a lot less mobility for them when we then want to push into their territory. So I'm going to have my 1,000 men in the castle, so they get protection against enemy archers, and they're harder to hit. Actually, I don't know if the castle actually has walls to break down, I don't know, but I'm then going to want to have... You can't actually hit through the walls, so you only really want archers in these structures. So I'm going to have the peasants in the structures, just to hold them in place, and I'm going to have my 100 guys there. He's then got archers there, which I'm going to flank with cavalry or knights. Ooh, he's got a lot of swordsmen here. And also barrage. Sorry, I misread this the first time I read it. The next enemy unit shot. I thought that said the next enemy unit shot. So actually, barrage works against any unit. You can use it against archers, so that that archer can't fire the next time, or you can use it against any other unit. And what's so brilliant about that is it counters players, or the AI in this case, who consolidate massive units. Like with my 1,000 men here, if he had that card against me, well, then this unit would be useless, wouldn't it? So barrage could use against his 174 swordsmen. And also, look, he's pulled back his spearmen, which is quite a few of them actually, 261, just to defend here. So I can wipe out all these guys, and then he's done for. First strike, I'm going to put on these guys, and then my knights do 106 damage potentially to these guys. Oh, brilliant, 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 brilliant. Because he actually had quite a lot of archers, so to have those knights on them would be good. And bowmen do very, very little damage against knights. And also, now that they're next to it, he can't hit the snipe them anyway. If I attack these guys, I do lose 21 men. So my 1,000 men can't shoot for a while. But what I think I want to do is just entrench. I don't even know if entrench does anything, to be honest with you. But I've got first strike on both of these guys. At least they get some damage off. But ooh, I can actually take on his peasants, though. Okay, he's moving up his spearmen. I'm just going to kill his peasants. And with my bowman... Oh, look at that. 117 potential shots. Oh, brilliant. His archers are getting absolutely destroyed up here as well. Oh, no, they're not. He's got a dummy there. That's annoying. But then at least my spearmen can come in and do some good damage as well. Brilliant. That is his swordsman wiped out. So that's his main unit gone. Saying that, though, 247 of the spearmen is quite scary still. What I want to do is just wait as long as possible. So he's having to break down this wall to get in, which gives me more time for my archers to shoot at him, because that's where I'm going to get the massive damage off of him. Like, yeah, look at that. Potentially 116 there. Oh, but you can use shield on spearmen, which doesn't make any sense. They don't have shields. But whatever. Brilliant, that's his archers dead. Just leaves his spearmen. Which, formation, I'll put this on these guys. Yeah, I'm just going to constantly keep entrenching my men. I'll move these guys up. I'm obviously not going to engage my knights because the knights will be just destroyed by this unit here. But I just want to get as much shots out on him as possible. Okay. He's now also been attacked against, so I can attack him without any retaliation, which is good. Now that might even be him wiped out. Oh no, but he's gone. He's gone. Very good stuff, guys. Very good stuff. Can't reach him with any of these units. Here we go. That's them wiped out, and that's the victory. That's 2 armies wiped out. 1,800 gold. My goodness. That is huge amounts. That's enough that we could buy in loads and loads of knights, or buy in stuff from the march, loads and loads of equipment. He has raised some emergency armies here. I'm just thinking, now with some extra equipment, now I've got 73 spearmen or whatever I can buy in, I'm actually going to raise my new army. I'm also going to stop making light armor, and I'm going to turn that to spears, because the spears obviously can be used for the light armor to get some more spearmen, which is something I do want. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the episode there. We've made some brilliant progress. We've taken Lindsay, taken Northampton, and we've wiped out 2 of his armies. He's only now got 2 armies left, and they're both very small, puny little armies that we can take out. So what I want to do is actually try and cut him off. I want to try and take Essex and Middlesex and then push him up into these last 2 territories. And then once I do that, it's game over. Game over for him, because he can't then push down to take me out anywhere over here, so I can just keep producing and producing stuff in these places. So yeah, all is brilliant. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next video.